Area of triangles, the proof. Welcome to the video on area of a triangle proofs. In the previous video, Biff learned that the area of a right angle triangle was base times height divided by 2. But he questioned, would that work for all triangles, especially ones that are not right angles, that have different shapes? And in this video, we're going to prove that it is true. So first we have the triangle in our box, and we're going to create a rectangle around it. So using kind of the same dimensions, there is the rectangle. And we're going to prove that the blue triangle is half of the area of the rectangle by finding the area of those remaining pieces, those pieces not in the triangle. And if these are half of the rectangle, then we know that the blue one will be the other half. So let's start with the small one. The small one measures 3 by 1. So 3 times 1 divided by 2 is 1.5. 3 times 1 is 3, divided by 2 is 1.5. The larger yellow one, let's do this in purple, measures 1, 2, 3, 4 by 1, 2, 3. So that one is 4 times 3 divided by 2. That's 12 divided by 2. Oops, not 6. Let's erase this. 12 divided by 2 equals 6. So if we add those two together, 1.5 plus 6 equals 7.5. So we're going to see if that is half of the rectangle. The rectangle, let's do this in green, is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 3. 5 times 3 is 15. And half of 15 is 7.5. So we've just proven that the blue triangle takes up half of the rectangle. The rectangle is 15. The yellow parts together are 7.5. Therefore, the blue part must also be 7.5, which is half of 15. Well, what about if the triangle looks like an isosceles triangle or an equilateral triangle? Is that also half? So what we do is we use the vertices to create the rectangle. We'll assume that the triangle fits perfectly inside that. And we're going to calculate the area of the blank spaces, the spaces around the triangle. And if that is half of the rectangle, then the blue triangle must be the other half. So let's do the first one. Change this to a different color. Let's do, this one is 2 by 1, 2, 3, 4, because it goes all the way down here. So 2 by 4, 2 times 4 is 8, divided by 2 is 4. So this one has an area of 4. This one measures 1, 2 as well by 4, so it is the exact same. 2 by 4 equals 8 divided by 2 is 4. So the yellow triangles altogether have an area of 8 units squared. Let's figure out what the entire rectangle is. Rectangle measures 4 by 4. 4 times 4, because that's length times width, has an area of 16 units squared. And if the yellow spaces take up 8, that is half of 16. So the blue one has to have an area of 8. So, in fact, we've just proven that no matter which triangle you draw, it will always be half of the rectangle. So the formula base times height divided by 2 works for all triangles.